One man's free speech is another man's hate speech. Who's going to be calling balls and strikes for you?
Another great question. I spent a lot of time on moderation because we have to make sure that we have this digital town square that allows people to communicate their political beliefs, but where free speech usually is defined as it extends right up to the point where it would infringe on somebody else's free speech or where it would actually threaten them harm. And so, of course, we oppose any sort of illegal activity, but when it comes to your political free speech, and again, it doesn't matter if you're on the political left, if you're on the political right, if you don't even consider yourself political at nature, when it comes to your beliefs about issues going on in the day, as long as it's not illegal activity, then you're largely going to be allowed to post whatever you want on Getter.
Getter doesn't exist if not for what's happening with Twitters of the world and Facebooks of the world. As a former insider to the Trump administration, you certainly can speak to that with great authority. Are you just going to become a haven for conservative voices, do you think? Or will your appeal be more universal?
I think it's going to be more universal, and I think that our early efforts have shown that, not just in the U.S., but even as we look around the world. About 15% of our user base is in Brazil, about 10% is in Japan, and what we're seeing is this really this global push to push back on some of the tech CEOs. You know, nobody elected Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey. Nobody elected Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg. People don't understand why they get to play judge, jury, and executioner with your free speech rights. And I tell people all the time, it's a matter of when, not if, you're going to find yourself in digital jail for something that you don't even think was offensive at all, but some thought police came in and started telling you what to do. We think that with Getter, a free speech platform where we'll never sell or share any of your data, we oppose cancel culture. And even as you look at what's happening, say, with Nicki Minaj or Rihanna or a number of different folks who you wouldn't normally think of in the free speech space, our free speech rights are only free if you agree with the big tech oligarchs.